Sigma. Hello. Here I am again with yet another video in a time lapse, this time of a new character. But this time it's different. Well, how, you might ask? Well, something unheard of happened to my channel, which is I have almost 50,000 views on my whole channel. Not to mention that I have over 100 subscribers, and it feels really good to have at least some sort of recognition for whoever's watching my videos. It could be for my art or for my tutorials. I'm just very thankful. Thank you a lot. It's just that I started this channel and at first I thought I was going to be massively successful right away, but it turns out it wasn't, which is okay. I don't begrudge anyone or anything, or YouTube. I mean, it's just a convenient and free way to showcase my artwork for whoever wants to hire me or anything similar, which is in itself a great deal for me. But I would just really like to thank everybody for actually just taking your time to check my channel and actually check out my edited videos and all that. Yeah, it's just really what I wanted to tell you. And if you're wondering what I'm sculpting, it's an alien that has mushrooms on its tail, and it will make sense very soon, I promise you. Anyhow, this is a design that was made by my wife, right? And she made this when she was a little kid, and originally it was meant to be a cat, but believe it or not, it's actually supposed to be an alien, and he looked like a cat because of the size, but I was actually completely mistaken. But yeah, this is going to be a big announcement as well, because I have decided to dabble into the crypto world with my art now. But Sigma, crypto, what do you mean? Well, I'll answer you that right now. I have decided to make artwork and actually NFTs out of my artwork to try to better my income with my artwork. It's basically, I did that because I really don't feel like the economy is as good without dabbling into crypto, and I think this is just going to be the trend from now on, and it's just something that every artist will have to accept eventually, whether he or she likes it or not. So I don't know what is your opinion about crypto and NFTs, which are non-fungible tokens. If you don't like it, I really have to apologize about it. It's not really my intention to hurt you in any way, and I hope you still keep watching my videos. In reality, oh yeah, but I'm making the little mouse of the little alien now. I really like how the little guy turned out. I'll show you in the end how it is. There's a little funny thumbnail I made for this video, kind of playful what I made. I kind of like it, how it turned out. But anyway, back to the main point of the video. I am going to make several pieces with this little guy here. I think his name is Shroomz. He's basically a fungi or a mushroom alien, which is kind of funny. I also made a little couple of mushrooms, which show you the time lapse in the future soon of how I made them. But yeah, like it's basically what I have decided to do with my artwork. I sincerely do not want to limit my art to, say, a company or an audience, because the crypto people who deal with crypto are very variable, to have a lot of variety amongst different types. They have art appreciators, club members, and people who like to simply influence and show off their belongings in the Twitter or something like that. It's very good. It's quite profitable, and I have to admit that the idea of having my art piece on, even if like just as a property or an asset, not in the intellectual property or the idea, of course, by somebody, it's kind of thrilling to me. I think in a way showcases that I am successful and people value me enough to buy it, which is pretty good. I really like this notion. So yeah, this is basically the decision behind it. I hope you support this idea, and if you don't, it's comprehensive. I would have no grudges on you or anything, but I would really also appreciate if you kept, giving me views, likes, or just your peace of mind if you don't like it. Anything. Yeah, sorry for rambling, but yeah, basically that's the big announcement. This little guy here is finally taking shape. I'm kind of happy with the way it looks like. At first I thought it was gonna be a complete disaster, but I went with it anyway. But thankfully I was able to manage to make it into, it looks like quite a good character. I would be very satisfied and happy to make further art pieces with this guy. Yeah, looks pretty good. I like it. Anyhow, this piece is completely original. It's something that came straight out of my wife's sketchbook when she was a teenager. I assume she was in high school when she was doing that, and she always wanted to be an artist, and I think she's, very talented, but at the same time she lacks a little bit of not trust, but how do I say, belief in her skills. And yeah, but you know how art is, right? It's a matter of practice and understanding the technique. So if you don't have a domain of the skill, the technique and practice, you're just probably not gonna go anywhere. It's just one of the realities about art, right? But yeah, and somehow I don't know why I thought this was a little cat. It looks kind of different. I think I will put the original scat for you guys to see it. It looks kind of funny, but yeah, I took some liberty to change a little bit of the main design. But yeah, looks pretty fantastic in the end. It really does. In the case you're wondering, he has a little mushroom head, right? Taking my time to change the little rain now on the little mushroom crown, you could say. And this is going to become part of a lot of series of my NFTs, which I already announced, but it's good to ratify any possible chance. So yeah, right now I'm trying to make the mushroom crown, you could say, or helmet a little bit more interesting, and for that I'm just going to add some adornments and make it more interesting. One thing that I noticed about this piece that I made is that it actually looks like a Pokemon in the end. It really does looks like a weird psychic and grass type Pokemon, if you could say. It's just something that I just got out of completely out of my wife's head, right? Actually, she made it the original piece, but I put some more polishment, if you could say, in this design, because if you compare the original sketch, it doesn't look exactly the same, but yeah, it's basically what's happening. So anyway, it has been a while since I posted things here, and I don't really have much to say besides that I sound like a broken head record, and I apologize for that. But yeah, it's basically what I have been up to these last couple of days. I also busy with some personal issues too, and I might not be able to finish some of my projects, unfortunately. Like the Space Marine one, unfortunately. I was really looking forward to that, but unfortunately it won't happen. This one though is way simpler, and sincerely speaking, I think I prefer to do cartoonish and stylized artwork. It's just so much more simpler to do. And I feel that I can go much further with the style. I always wanted to do it, but I always got myself lost with projects that I was not as interested. I was stuck with making before. Because in reality, I think the artist works better when he or she is actually working on projects that they're more comfortable making, that not necessarily like, but that they at least has some gratification about. And at least for the moment, I think that's what I'm gonna do in my art career. So for now on, I expect a lot of cartoonish and stylized characters, which are not very complicated, but I am still going to do my best. And you note that I'm a very polished artist in what I do, and yeah, I would do that. No, it's kind of funny. I sound much more serious and actually giving some real thought about a routine, or I don't know. I sound like more like a big YouTuber or something, or content creator. I'd rather, because I don't only post YouTube. But yeah, it's basically what came to me. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. The character here is done. I hope you enjoy it. And yeah, don't forget to follow me on Twitter. I will be more active there from now on in trying to make this venture happen. Also, subscribe to this channel or follow me wherever you are. Thank you.